Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're watching this video from. I've seen some of my viewers talking about how do you do a job in Toloka, how do you do a job in Sprout Gigs, and in short, how do you do a microtask? And I just want to demonstrate how to do a microtask using Sprout Gigs platform. Most of these microtasks are similar. So there's a possibility of finding a task in Sprout Gigs and a similar one in Toloka or any other microtasking account. So I want us to go through one here. You see what is needed of you, and then we talk about the do's and don'ts when doing micro jobs. Number one, I hope you can see up here, earned and pending. The moment you do a job, the money that is stated here, for example, this money here is $1, it normally goes here to this part written pending until the client verifies the job that it's accurate. So now it's no longer pending, it comes to earned. Yeah, so after you're done with the job, you'll see it here, the money here, and then later on, after maybe some days, you'll find your money earned. And unless the money is here, you cannot withdraw it. Another thing I said about Sprout Gigs, make sure every time the green icon is on the freelancer side to make that jobs can load. Whenever it's on the buyer side, there are no jobs you can see because the platform expects you to post jobs. So everything is in check. We talked about surveys, gigs, and micro jobs, and I want us to focus on micro jobs. And there are so many kinds of jobs you can do here. For example, you can see this one, complete offer plus watch 5 seconds. This, I think it's a video. There's something we call hits in microtasking platforms. The moment you see 49 of 61 remaining, 71 of 80 remaining, it means this job, the owner of the job needed 61 responses, 80 responses, 64 responses. So whatever is remaining is now minus this one. So it means only few people have responded. That's why this blue is very small, same to here. The more you scroll down to past jobs, you'll see that the hits are so many, like here. We have so many hits on this job, and a good number of hits remaining. This job had so many hits. So my advice would be, every time you see a job, make sure that you do not attempt a job that has like 10 hits remaining, 5 hits. You may be doing the job and probably other people are still doing it. And the moment you are submitting, you find that the others had already submitted and the hits are over. So make sure that the hits are many. So I want us to look at one of the jobs that I would recommend everyone to do, whether in Toloka, Sprout Gigs, or wherever you'll find a job like this. I would refer you to do it other than all these others. You can still do the others, but my recommendation will be this job written SEO plus promote content plus engage 1x. And you see it's a featured job. Every day you log into Sprout Gigs, you'll not lack this job. And you see it has several clients. So every day you're in Sprout Gigs, you'll not lack this job. And sometimes you can also find it in Toloka. So you can see this client is paying 0.03. That is the day rate. This other client is paying 0.05. So this one is paying higher. This one is 0.03, like that. So you can see there are several of them. So we are going to try one here. This one for 0.05. And then we see how a task is done. And I'm sure you'll be well guided and you can be able to do any other task in a microtasking platform. So I'll click on the task. If you're a first timer, it will ask you some questions here to fill out your details. So let me fill out the details and then we are going to go on. So after you're done filling out the details, now you can see content about this job. So I want us to go step by step. The first thing you do, check whether your country is excluded here. Myself, I'm in Kenya. So in the event I find Kenya in the excluded countries here, I'll not handle that job. Because if your country is excluded, means even if you do the job, you'll not get the payment. So do not do a job if your country is excluded here. There are some jobs you'll find that they are written worldwide, so they do not have any limitations. Okay, you can see 1186 hits are already done out of 4,000. You can see the member is a member since a year ago, the category. Okay. So what is expected from workers? This is the most important part of this task. Most important part. At first, it may seem a little bit difficult to do all these, but the moment you have done 1, 2, 3, several jobs, instructions will not be a problem for you. So I want us to go through this before we start. So you have what is expected from workers. These are the instructions. Open google.com, search for the keyword. You see that? Visit the website. If you do not follow the screenshot above, I won't pay. You can see that. So in the event you do your own things, you don't follow instructions, you'll not get the payment. You can see that. And it happens for every other job that is a micro task. Instructions are very, very important, and you do not want to risk losing some money because of failing to follow instructions. Visit any 10 posts. You can see that. Then notes, follow instruction 1 until the end. If you choose to be dishonest, you'll end up wasting your time and be banned from seeing other jobs from me. So in case you do the wrong thing, you'll not be able to see jobs from this client. If you do not visit a minimum of 10 pages, I will not pay you because I will trace your IP using analytics. So you cannot cheat on these jobs. You have to be really honest. Required proof that task was finished. You can see the link that you visited in step 2, the 10 links you visited, and the screenshot must show the links. Yeah. The first URL you visited in step 5, you can see all this. Don't act dishonest and waste your time. All proofs will be reviewed. Last paragraph of the contact us, you can see all that. Then you have now the working space or where you'll fill your proofs. So you can see where you need to fill the proofs. So in these jobs, instructions are like 90% of the job. So if you're able to follow instructions and do the right thing, then you are 90% accurate. And now you can submit the job very comfortable. So I want us to start. So we are told to open google.com and then we search for this keyword. So I'll copy this one. For most of these jobs, you have at least 2 browsers, 2 active browsers, or even 1 browser active in 2 different windows. So I'll come and paste this keyword here. That is the first step. Then I go back and look at the next step. I'm told visit the website. So I click here, I copy, paste it in a new tab. So the link you visited in step 5, that one. And then last paragraph of the contact us page of the link you visited in step 5. Last page of the contact us page you visited in step 5. Last paragraph, contact us page. Okay, so we have proof here. We have our document. We have our first URL here, and we have the last paragraph here. So once you're done, you just say submit proofs. Submit proofs like that. Okay, back to the worker page. So right now, I want you to observe, when we were starting, before we did any task, I had 0 here and 0 here. But after doing the task is paying 0.05. This money has come to pending. So if the client reviews my job and sees I have done the right thing, this money will be approved and it will come here to earned. So after you're done with that one, you can come and try any other here. Now you have experience. You can come and see whether they have similar things. So they have different requirements, but you can see visit 10 posts. So this now, at least right now, you have experience with such a task. So in any case, you find this task in any platform, be it Sprout Gigs, be it Toloka, or any other microtasking platform, you already have experience. So you will not struggle like we have done the first time. So I hope every viewer has understood how to do tasks in Sprout Gigs or even in Toloka. I've said this is a sample microtask for any microtasking platform. At this point, I want to say thank you so much for being my audience, and I'm wishing you all the best in these microtasking platforms. This is something you can do while you're traveling. You can do it from the comfort of your house, as long as you have a smart device, either a phone or a laptop, you are able to do this task. And if you have friends around, you can assist each other and grow together on these tasks until you become gurus individually. So I want to say bye-bye, all the best, and until next time, see you guys.